The Roman Empire about 1,000 years ago had been attacked by the several nomadic tribes that came in the form of the barbarians and Huns. They raided Roman cities, and most people fled for their lives to live. On one side it was the Adriatic Sea, and on the other side it was the Tyrrhenian Sea. The sea was no easy route to escape, so they ran to the islands that were close to the sea. Although these islands had kept them safe from invaders, they brought new problems. The islands were part of a coastal lagoon with soft, muddy soil that could not support human weight. Standing or building on it was nearly impossible, and many doubted the possibility of long-term survival. The refugees had little choice. Going back meant certain death. A turning point came when one man accidentally happened upon a solution. As he sank into the mud, he pushed his oar deep into the ground. It became stable after reaching the solid soil beneath the mud. Inspired by this, they brought tree trunks from nearby forests, driving them deep into the ground to reach solid earth. These closely packed wooden piles provided a sturdy platform. Wooden planks were placed above the piles to distribute the loads evenly. Special limestone blocks were added to make the foundation resistant to water damage. With wooden piles underwater, the wood remained preserved and gained strength over time, since there was no air to cause decay. Astonishingly, foundations built centuries ago still support Venice today. In the beginning, houses were of wood but burned up too easily. Next came bricks, which stood for much longer. Those structures had to be restricted to only 3 stories due to the weight. Mortar that contained limestone powder made the walls flexible but firm. Travel from island to island had to be done initially by boat. With increased population, bridges from wooden to stone were constructed to join the islands. One of the first of stone bridges is said to be the famous Rialto Bridge made on wooden piles that was capped with stones. Its success led to more stone bridges crossing Venice. Since Venice was surrounded by seawater, it had no fresh water sources. The importation of drinking water from the mainland was the initial remedy. To address this issue, the Venetians developed rainwater collection systems. They dug wells and used layers of sand and gravel to filter the rainwater. They also diverted rainwater from rooftops to enhance collection. The filtered rainwater catered to the increasing population. Since there is no soil for the conventional sewage pipes, the Venetians created drainage channels that bring waste into the canals. The canals are washed off twice a day with high tide to dispose of waste to sea. It means salt water naturally serves as a disinfectant for the water in Venice's waterways. This placed Venice exactly at the end of the Adriatic Sea, so ships could travel immediately into the Mediterranean and easily cross between Eastern and Western Europe and between Africa and the Middle East. The sea on which it was situated made it an easy place from which to access. Hence, a bustling center of commerce, drawing in more settlers and creating a prosperous economy. The natural subsidence of 1 millimeter per year at the rate it is being carried out. And apart from that, the periodic seasonal flooding called acqua alta, which raises water levels at times in winter to such heights that walkways disappear. Venice remains a marvelous historic wonder which attracts millions of tourists each year by visiting its canals, its architecture, and historical value without any motor vehicle. That is the story of Venice, to pay tribute to the ingenuity of humanity and its resilience in being able to adapt to environments as trying as this. Here is a city that keeps the past and the present in one frame, breathing new life into timeless engineering and cultural heritage.